Tracy, will you go to All Things Open conference?
Yeah,
I
so
share
let
it.
me get started here real quick, Arvin. So welcome to the June 19th Ortelius-Architecture. Arvin put the All Things Open link into the chat. Where is that one at?
Raleigh.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's where I've gone before. I've done that one before. And I had a talk there, and I had maybe 8 people. They claim that it's really big and stuff like that, but what I found is it's just not enough focus, put it that way. Um, so I don't think we'll be going again to the All Things Open. What I found is more tailored things like the CDCon, OpenSSF days, and things like that are better audience. We get more people showing up to the talks.
Okay, thank you.
So just to give you a heads up on that. I don't have a lot on my list. I'm trying to wrap up a contract, so I'm kind of distracted. Jing, did you ever get a response back from Mark Waite? I haven't been able to follow my emails.
No, he hasn't. So that's
Okay.
why I'm not quite sure. Should I give him another nudge?
No, that's okay. I'll just I'll find him. I'll run into him anyways there, and I will pull him aside and see what we can schedule. And if I get something scheduled, I will send everybody a Zoom link, kind of a one-off, so that you know that it's happening and stuff.
Sure. Another note, I actually managed to using the sifts to actually generated a spawn file for the Jenkins.
Nice.
Not that big. I've sent in attachment to you.
Okay.
I don't know, is there any way to verify it?
I can look at it. I'm kind of familiar with what they have in it. The one way to verify it is you can, and you did it off of the WAR file, right?
Yeah, I went to their website. I think I downloaded their latest one.
Yeah.
And then it's using I think it's the Cyclone DX JSON format.
Yeah, that's the easiest one to read.
Okay.
SPDX is it's like a database administrator got involved and wanted to create 30 different little tables that are all related by foreign keys. So the SPDX is impossible to follow. Cyclone DX is readable.
Okay.
What you can do is you can kind of spot check it by looking at the POM file.
Okay.
And see what dependencies are showing up in the POM file. And you can kind of spot check to see if the high level dependencies are there. It won't show the transitive dependencies in the POM file,
Okay.
but you'll be able to get a general idea if it's working or not.
Okay. Let me know then how it goes. Yeah. If you
Okay.
need anything, yeah, please let me know.
Yep. So I will take a look at that.
Thank you.
And like we've kind of discussed, we'll work our way backwards because they do the Jenkins publish. They put the Jenkins WAR file onto a release in their GitHub repo. We may be able to go from there, work our way backwards from the release to the tag to the commit. I don't know if that's 100% mapping is going to be true. There could be some gaps of when the tagging happens, so they could do the build before the tag. So it'll get us close, and I think we'll be able to work with it at that level. Excellent work on that, Jing, being able to get one generated. That's always the first step, is just getting stuff getting something to start with for these SBOMs. And, you know, I would imagine it was pretty easy to generate the SBOM.
Yeah, so far, yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the amazing thing is like it's a single command or a couple commands to generate the SBOM, but nobody wants to do that for their pipelines. So
yeah, it's just updating. It's not that they don't want to do it. They don't want to touch their pipelines because it's too much work and it's a lot of you could break stuff in them.
yeah.
It's just you know, it's just a bad. We're in a bad situation when it comes to our pipelines. That's why I'm so excited about that MCP stuff because maybe that'll get us out of it. So Steve, Jing, were you able to check that SBOM in against an issue and a pull request?
Do you want me to put it in, create a pull request and then
I
send it?
do because I want to get your GitHub profile a little stronger.
So should I create an issue first, or how
Yeah.
what's the process?
Yeah, create an issue in the Ortelius repo.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about the pull request yet because we don't have any like coding changes. But I think you can attach
the spawn file then. Okay, it's not that big though, so I can attach the spawn file.
Yeah, it should fit on the issue, and that'll
right,
be a great way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you'll get credit for creating issues as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I do that.
so we're really focused on getting you to a gold level for champion, so you can make legend status. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna be like watching out to see you because we want to make sure you get you get the issues and the pull requests in there.
Okay,
you're
will do.
close. You're close. It'd be nice to have somebody at that status, especially a woman in December. Be great.
Sure.
So Steve, keep that. Yes, yeah, keep that in mind, everybody. That we're all trying to support Jing and getting that legend status. And yeah, there's 3 of us now, so Jing's the one who's next.
Yours, Jing.
And we may as well announce this here because the CDCon is next week, and it will get announced next week. But Tony is our top Ortelius contributor for 2025.
Whoa.
Nice, Tony.
Well done, Tony.
In the voting, he got 80% of the vote.
Wow. Tony, you get free pies at Python.
Well, you know, it's one of those things that Tracy would recognize being Steve, Chicago people, you know, vote early and often.
Yep. Exactly.
And your pies will be shipped to you from Python.
I have to go get them, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
But New Mexico is famous for pie, right?
I go to Python in the summer.
Famous for
I'll
pie.
put a link there, Jing. I'll put a link there, Jing, for you. Just so everyone else is on the same
what
page.
is it, apple pie or any specific pie?
Oh,
or
they
just
make
all
many
sorts of pie?
kinds.
All kinds
Many
of pie.
Even Ortelius
Love to
pie.
try out. Yeah.
We've got to come up with Ortelius pie. It's got to be green.
Exactly. It's got to be green.
Well, that's one thing we do out here is, and it sounds weird, but we have a green chili apple pie.
It is weird.
That sounds amazing.
How does it taste?
So it's a little spicy compared to a traditional apple pie, and it has to be the green chilies from Hatch, New Mexico.
And they have to be fresh, and they have to be freshly roasted, or otherwise it just tastes like chilies out of a can.
Has anyone won a blue ribbon so far? Out of my curiosity.
Tracy came close.
No, I never came close. I did. Me and my girlfriend took pies to the New Mexico Fair.
Yeah.
And she had this amazing pie, and I'm not kidding you. The judges ate her entire piece. And then they were comparing it again. It had a chocolate crust, and we were sitting there listening to them. And they were like, well, you know, that piece, it was gone at that point. The crust probably was a little dry because it had chocolate in it. We'll give it to the key lime pie. And we were like, what? They ate one bite of the key lime pie, and they ate the entire chocolate lemon pie. After they've been, judging
Unfair.
all these pies. Yeah, we were very. So she got.
Second.
Second. Yeah.
She got a red ribbon.
What? After eating the
Okay.
whole pie.
They have the whole slice. They sat there and ate the whole slice. They were like, "We got to taste that again. We got to taste that again."
She must have one of those things, when you started, you can't stop it until you finish it.
And we didn't think it was fair because the key lime pie had a graham cracker crust. So
Well, it
we
was a
considered
key
it
lime tart, not a
tart.
key lime tart.
Yeah, we were like, that's just that. Give it up for the tarts, boy. They always win.
Jesus. Something was
anyway.
going on there.
Sounds like a fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. I don't have anything else really. The only other thing is we'll just need to circle back around with Utkarsh on his MCP at that level. And we'll have to bug him to get everything checked into an Ortelius repo because I think right now it's running out. A lot of it's in his private repo. So, Sasha, would you mind dropping him a note to ask him to update the Ortelius repo with what he's doing?
Okay. Oh,
That'd be a big help.
yeah, sure. I can do that.
That way we have everybody can see it. We're not hunting it, running around trying to hunt it down.
I wrote something very simple English about this feature. I don't know, Tracy, you want to have a look to see whether it can be used?
Yep, let's take a look.
For marketing stuff. I sent it to those guys a while back. Come on, let me just get it. Yeah, I'll just based on his speech. I think his issue in the Ortelius. So I just wrote something about this particular feature.
Yeah, when we were at the CDF TOC meeting, Harness now has an MCP server, and so does Spinnaker. So any APIs that they have, they're moving them all to MCPs. Any kind of plugins, anything that they've written, they're all now on using MCP servers.
So let me just put it on the chat, okay? It's just very, very I can't send anything. Why? Why I'm not allowed to send a message?
You should be able to. That's weird.
I don't know. Yeah.
There's I saw Sasha's. Yes, that is the Pioneer that we set an 8 at. Look how destitute it looks around it.
I love it, man. It looks so cool.
Sorry,
I gotta go there.
Chop it out. Sorry, I forward to you, Tracy. Let me forward to your email because it was too much. It not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not allowed to put it. I just send it to you.
I'm looking.
I don't know. It's just plain English, so I don't know whether it captured the essence of it.
You know what? There you are. Okay, here is the blog. How our smart bot frees up developers to innovate. I think you have a good start. I think it needs a little more meat, and I think that we should make sure that we are using the term. We need to talk about MCPs because it'll get more eyes if we do.
Okay, then I put an MCP. Then put a bit more implementation in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What does it do? Assess the risk of each update. Is it safe? Creates a new branch. I don't know did you put in here that he creates a sandbox and builds it?
But that's testing beats though. Do we need to do that? Say that? Or that's part of the testing process?
I think it's an interesting point because he's using that build to determine if there's breaking changes.
Okay. Determine.
Are there known vulnerabilities? Could the update break something? And how he does that. So I think when you go through these bullet points.
Yeah. So adding as testing being done then.
Yeah, and that there has to be, this gets, it's I don't know if we would consider it agentic AI, but there is a decision making that's beginning to happen in that in those APIs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's asking, it's actually answering its own question. Could the update break something? And we check for that, and then if it does break something, we act differently. We go and we either open an issue or we open a pull request.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it flags updates for manual review. But if it's working, then we actually create a new branch, apply the updates, open a pull request on the GitHub.
Yeah.
Right.
And I would I would name it something about how our the Ortelius, I would just call it the Ortelius MCP server frees up developers to innovate.
Okay.
Hey, how's Jesse doing with his summer? I know you said he had projects.
Oh yeah, he's very busy. I also just signed him up for a bootcamp as well. He's going to be super busy.
Good for you. Good for you. Why not? Keep him busy. That's what good moms do.
Sorry, what did you say? Free up for innovation, free up developer
I would
for innovation.
say the Ortelius, just the title you have works.
Yeah.
Just change it to, instead of how our smart bot frees up, just say, make it a the Ortelius MCP server frees up developers to, I think we should, instead of frees up developers to innovate, may say something like accelerates developers' response to CVEs.
Okay.
But get it put into a markdown once you do, and then you and I can kind of iterate over it a couple of times.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I wrote this before I understand the entire architecture, so that's why there's no meeting excited. Yeah, sorry.
And I think what we might want to do is have you submit it to, instead of to Ortelius, I think we should have you submit it to the CD Foundation. So you get, that way you get published at the CD Foundation level.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, there's a blog page off of the CDF, so.
Yeah, once we get it sorted out, and that you only have to, I think, so if you do it through the CD Foundation, all we really need to do, instead of creating a markdown, just write it and put it in a shared Google Doc.
Okay.
And then when you go to submit it, there will be a link to the shared Google Doc, and then that's where Roxanne will edit it and go through her whatever she has to do to make it official for. Yeah, because I think that at this point, I think it would be good for you to have some publications at the CD Foundation level.
Sure.
And, we might even think about having you submit it instead. If we make it strong enough around managing these post-deployment vulnerabilities, we might want you to submit it to the OpenSSF, which will even give you more eyes.
You can do both.
Okay.
We can do both only if we change the way that we word it, so we write two complete different blogs. But I think getting it published through the OpenSSF would probably be a really good. That would be good for Jing's LinkedIn profile. She'll even get more people. We'll get it up to 1,000.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Anything else? All righty. Thanks, everybody. Keep plugging away. Congratulations, Tony, on being the rock star.
We have 30 degrees here today. Yay.
Thank you.
There you go. All right.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you there.
Okay.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.